Hello children, myself Shubha Patel Kulkarni. I am going to continue arithmetic progression. 1.3 exercise yesterday I have done up to 3rd main, that is in last video I have solved up to 8 sum. 9th sum I am going to solve now. Ninth question is given a is equal to 3, n is equal to 8, s is equal to 192. Find d. They asked. Find d means common difference and find out. What value they given now? A value they gave, n value they gave, sum of n terms of this EP they gave. I will find out d then. So I can use the formula then sum of n terms, because I know the value. Sum of n terms is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Because we know the value of n means a, 8 divided by 2. A value I know I can substitute, plus n value I know I can substitute. So the only d variable it remains. 2 ones are 2 fours are. Sum of 8 terms is equal to 4 into 6 plus 7d. 8 minus 1 is 7d. Now we simplify the sum of 8 terms. I know that is 192 is equal to 4. You can multiply 4 6 are 24. 4 7 are 28 d. Then 24 you take it this side. You have to find out d value. No? So 192 minus 24 is equal to 28d. If you subtract 12 minus 4 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. 168. So then d value what means d you write it here. You divide both the side by 28. Then see now in which table it will go. 4 7s are 4 4s are 4 2s are 7 1s are 7 6s are. D value I got it 6. They told for us to find out d value. I got the value of d. Once again I am going to explain now. Given a value they gave, n value 8 they gave, sum of terms of this 80 they gave 192. Find d. So we will continue when you see the value of the given values, then I come to know I can use this formula, because in this formula I know this variable value, this variable value, this variable. So only the variable what it remains d remains. I can find out d by substituting the remaining values. So I write the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute the values, the given values. In place of a 3, in place of n 8, and in place of Sn, that is 192. You substitute and simplify for d. You are going to get d value as 6. They asked for us to find out the value of d. The next sum, that is 10th sum of this main is 10th sum. Question is given, they gave n value 28, then s value 144, then and there are total 9 terms, and there are total 9 terms. Find a. So now, because you observe the given values from n means last term I know, I can use the formula that Sn is equal to n by 2 into a value and last term in place of n you know, in place of an you can write l also, because an is nothing but last term of the AP. So Sn they gave 144, n 9 terms. There are total 9 terms. This is nothing but number of terms is 9. So 9 by 2, a value they not give. They told for us to find out. Then last term value they give 28. Then cross multiplication you do it 144 into 2. Then multiply 9 into a plus 28. 144. You can multiply also. That is 144 into 2 is equal to 9a plus 9 into 28. So then just I written instead of multiplying, I written 9 into 28. So 9a keep it as it is here and you can take it this side. 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2. If I take it this side, it becomes then 288, 9a, 9 8s are 72, 7 it remains, 9 2s are 18 plus 7 is 25. Then you take it this side, 288 minus 252 is equal to 98 becomes. You have to find out the value of a, so you subtract and you simplify this side. 8 minus 2 is 6, 8 minus 5 is 3, 2 minus 2 is 0, 9a. You have to find out the a value. A is equal to 36 divided by 9. Then you can cancel and you can find out the value of a. 3 3s are, 3 1s are, 3 2s are, 3 1s are, 3 4s are. So I got the value of a as 4. Once again I am going to repeat now. You observe the question. When you see the question, you come to know what values they are given. So last term value they give in this AP and sum of n terms of this AP they give, and there are total 9 terms. There are 9 terms means what is the meaning of that? Number of terms they give. So that is n. Then find a. A means first term. So when they are given all these values, which formula you have to use it? You have to think and you have to write the formula. So you observe this formula now. In this formula, n value we know now in this 9. A value I find out and an we know, that is nothing but last term. So in this formula, the remaining all 3 variables value we know and another variable what we have to find out, that is first term. So substitute all the values and simplify, you will get the a value as 4. Okay children, write it down in your notebook. Now I am going to write the fourth main question. Fourth main question is how many terms of the AP? I am going to write now the fourth question, that is fourth main. How many terms of the AP? Terms of the AP 9, 17, 25 must be taken to give a sum of 636. So now when you see this question, when you see this AP, whatever values we can write it now. First term value is A value is 9, B value 17 minus 9, D value becomes then 17 minus 9 means 8. I know the value of D. Then how many terms means I have to find out n must be taken to give a sum of 636, sum of n terms, that is 636. So how many terms the AP? This AP must be taken to give a sum of 636. Then I have to find out n now. So which formula I can use it now? Which contains A and D and Sn. So Sn is equal to, I can use the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Substitute the values now. Sum of n terms 636. N value I find out, we don't know. A value 9 and n minus 1, B value we know, that is 8. Substitute the values what they are given in the question. Then cross multiplication you can do it. 636 into 2 is equal to n into 18. You can multiply 8n minus 8. Then you can simplify. 2 6 are 12, 2 3 are 6 plus 1 is 7, 2 6 are 12. So now if I subtract in 18, if I subtract minus 8, then it becomes 10 plus 8, 10. Then multiply 1, 2, 7, 2, 10n plus 8n square. So now if I observe this question, no, it is according to standard form of quadratic equation. First term 2 power 2, second 1, and the last constant. I have to arrange properly according to decreasing order of the power, and I have to simplify of course. First I write it 8n square as it is. Next I am going to write it 10n minus 1, 2, 7, 2. I have taken this last constant this side, so it sign changed. Now in all the three terms, 2 is common. I can divide by 2. So if I divide by 2 full whole equation, it becomes 2 4s are 2 5s are, then minus 2 6s are 2 3s are 2 6s are is equal to 0. Then how you can split down? You have to multiply these two. You have to find out the value of n variable value by splitting the middle term. See now first term and the last term you can multiply. 4 into 636 you do it. Then how much you are going to get? 4 6 are 24. 2 it remains. 4 3s are 12 plus 2 is 14. 1 it remains. 4 6 are 24 plus 1 is 25. Then you have to take LCM for this number now. So now last term 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 7s are 2. So 2 6s are 2 3s are 2 6s are. Then 2 3s are 2 1s are 2 8s are. 2 1s are 2 5s are 2 9s are. Then 3 5s are 3 3s are. So which are the two numbers I can split now? 53 3 to the 6 6 to the 12 12 to the 24 2s are 48. So if I do the group of all these factors, 48 it becomes. In 53 if I subtract 48. So if I subtract then 5, yeah, I am going to get 5. So then the middle term should be positive, the bigger number sign should be positive and the smaller number should be some negative sign. So you have to arrange it and you have to find the factors and you have to do the group such a way when you multiply this you will get this minus 2544 only. So there is no problem for multiplication. You are going to get 2544 only. But when you add a subtract you should get to find the middle term. No, be careful according to that two group you do it. I will see 53 one group and the remaining all factors if I multiply I get to 48, and according to the middle sign, middle number sign, you have to put the sign and you have to split the middle term. First term as it is write it. The next term is 53n. Only we are splitting the middle term. Then minus 48n minus 636 is equal to 0. So in these two terms now I can take common. So which term I can take it as common just to see? 4n. In 4 table 53 cannot come. So if I take n as common, 4n plus 53. Then here minus sign you take common. So then which table 4 it comes then? 4. Just to check in which table, which number I can take it as common then. If I take it as common 12, 12 fours are, yeah, 12 you take common, then 12 fours are plus 12 53s are, yeah, okay, go, 636 it comes. Then which is common in both, you take it out as a common, 4 and 53, then n minus 12 is equal to 0. Then both equalize to 0, 4 n plus 53 is equal to 0. R n minus 12 is equal to 0. We have to find out number of terms. Number of terms always should be whole number. So n is equal to 12 then. So we know the value of how many terms are there then? 12. But here also 4n is equal to minus 53. N is equal to minus 53 divided by 4. But we are going to consider the whole number n value as 12. But what they asked in question, how many terms the AP must be taken to give a sum of 636. how many terms of sum I have to take? 12 terms. N value that for us to find out. I got the value of n as 12. Write down children now in your notebook. Daily you practice and the formulas you remember, revise daily. Then only you can remember the formulas. Next, I am going to write fifth question. Fifth question in this exercise, fifth main question is the first term of an AP. The first term of an AP. Is 5. Means what they give? A value. The last term is 45. The last term is 45. The last term is 45. And the sum is 400. Find the number of terms. Find the number of terms. Find the number of terms and the common difference. What values they have given you, write it. Then common difference I have to find out. And the number of terms also I have to find out now. So whatever I have to find out. So I write it now. Whatever I am come to know by seeing the question. The first term of an AP is 5 means A value is 5. So I have written now. And the last term is 45. So last term you can write it as 45. Okay. And the sum is 400. Sum of n terms is 400. Okay. We don't know what sum they give 400. Find the number of terms. I have to find out n value. And the common difference also I have to find out now. So these two values I have to find out means I can use the formula because last term I know. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. I can use the formula because I know the last term. So substitute the values. Sum of n terms value is 400. N value I have to find out. I don't know. First term value I know 5. Last term value I know 45. So I can cross multiply now 400 into 2. Then this is equal to n into 45 plus 50. So now n is equal to, I can cross multiply, that is 400 into 2. I can divide both sides by 50. 0 0 cancel. 5 ones are 5 8s are. So n value I got 16. After finding the value of n, I have to find out d value. I have to find out d value means I can use the formula. Which formula I can use to find out d value? When I know a, n and s and l. But I have to find out d means I can use the formula a is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Because in this a is nothing but last term, that is 45. D careful. A value we know. And n value I got it now 16. D value I can find out now. 45. This 5 take it aside, it becomes minus 5. 15D. So 45 minus 5 is 40. This is 15D. D is equal to 40 divided by 15. 5 3s are 5 8s are. D value is 8 by 3. So children, once again can I explain now? They give a value, L last term or a and same only, S and sum of n terms. They told for us to find out n and d. To find out n, I can use because last term we know. So I can use this formula because I know sum of n terms and the last term value. So I can substitute in this formula and I can find out n value. After finding the value of n, I will find out d value. So write the formula a is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d and substitute the values and simplify to get d is equal to 8 by 3. They told for us to find out the common difference and the number of terms. So I got the value of n and d. Write down children, copy down in your notebook.